Good evening. What a day it's been. Today is April 4th, 2023. Trump Indictment Day. Let's chat a little bit about that, shall we? So, one of the things that I noticed was Trump looking very angry when he went into the court. And he should be. He should be quite upset with the things that are going on. The way that this is progressing is nothing short of a banana republic. And that's not an opinion. That's some facts. Do some history and learn exactly what's going on here with that. The fact is that this is more of a communistic ploy than it is a judicial one. Especially considering the previous DA of New York couldn't come up with any of the crimes that this current New York DA, who is funded by George Soros, by the way, has decided to come up with. So, the so-called crimes that Trump never got convicted of before, now he is getting convicted of. And there's some shady things going on in that kind of sense. Saying how he paid off Stormy, but he didn't pay off Stormy. Somebody else paid off Stormy, and then he paid him back. And that was part of the political contributions that he had acquired through his presidency. They already decided that wasn't a thing before, but now they decided it was a thing now. Sure, we'll see. Not even going to bring up the fact that Miss Stormy Daniels, as credible as she is in her current profession, she admitted a couple different times that the things that Trump is being accused of never even happened. She had to sign a non-disclosure agreement, an NDA, talking about how she kind of made this up. And then guess what? She tried to sue Donald Trump, but in fact got countersued for defamation of character, and she lost. So she is the one who actually had to pay Trump back. So I'm just saying, if Trump did actually sleep with Stormy Daniels, which I will be quite frank, is none of our damn businesses, since nobody cared about Mr. Bill Clinton's kind of engagements with women in the past. But if he did, then he totally got his refund now, didn't he? Art of the deal, he says. So, with that being said, though, I don't trust Stormy Daniels. I think that she is motivated by attention and vengeance of sorts. And that's just, it's not even about what she does for a living that puts me off. It's what she talks about and the way that she talks about it that makes me real uneasy about how any of this is going down. Not to mention the media circus that's being made out of this. CNN's ratings are in the toilet, and they are hoping for something Trumpian to happen so that they can find some way out of the bottom of the well that they have significantly gotten themselves into. And I'll tell you what, I don't think Lassie is coming to help them on this one. I kind of think CNN is going to be done for within the next, I'll say 4 years. Their, CNN Plus or whatever it was, their little online app service, that didn't do great at all. Nope. They lost more money than they gained on that one. That was horrible. Don Lemon has fallen. Brian Seltzer, he's gone. Who that Rachel Maddow chick? Dude, whatever she identifies as. Weirdo. But I digress. Tonight somebody had asked me why they should be a cheerleader for Trump. And I want to make this perfectly clear. In the last 2 elections that Trump was involved in, I didn't vote for him. I didn't vote for Hillary and I didn't vote for Biden either. Just to be clear, I thought Trump was part of the swamp that he said that he was going to get rid of. I thought he was one of them. Now, however, I think a little bit differently. I can't really say exactly what Trump's motive is, but I will say that the way that I've seen him talk to the World Economic Forum and pretty much put them down in a hard way, that was pretty cool to see. You should watch that video. The way that he promoted the American dream around the world and actually bettered people's lives here for the time that he was a president. I'm not even going to say 4 years, I'm just going to say 3. Because of the, you know, what happened towards the end of his little thing. And, you know, again, the whole fact is, while he was in president, I didn't trust the guy. I thought that he was something else completely. And when he was talking about the swamp, it's like, dude, I already know about the swamp. There's a reason why I vote the way I do vote. Which was I didn't. Because I had no faith in the political system. And I figured, as way of using my First Amendment rights to protest, I wasn't going to throw my vote away for either or either. And although I was a more consistent libertarian voter, I didn't like the libertarian candidates that were coming out either. I got my reasons. Facts are, though, it wasn't Trump that in factly made me like Trump now. It's the Democrats. It's the liberals. It's the far left. They're the ones that pushed me into the position that I am now, where I have to eventually concede that I think Trump is actually the real deal. Yeah, no. I'll tell you what, there's still some things about Trump that make me uneasy. I'm not going to go into that, though. I'm just going to say that he's not the one, Trump, he's not the one who showed me who the real swamp creatures were. It was the swamp creatures who came out against Trump that showed me who they were. Their actions and their words and their hypocrisy, they're the ones that showed me who they really were. And now, after all of this Trump indictment BS that's going on, I have to say, now is the time that I put my faith and my backing into this Donald Trump guy. Because when you look back on it, and you look at all of his accomplishments that he did get done while he was a president, he made life better here in America. As opposed to Mr. Biden, who is making things completely difficult on a lot of scales. And everything that's happening now in this country, it's because the swamp's too big and it needs to be drained. And I do believe that with as much faith as I am putting in Trump now, I still am reserved to criticize him because I'm still American. And for anyone wondering what my political party actually is, I'm going to tell you, I don't have one. I'm an American. I don't need to pick between a blue or red or yellow even. I'll go with my gut from now on. The best candidate that shows me how they're going to deal with Americans' problems and how they're going to make them better. Like actually have some solutions and not degrade us all down to nothing and commit us against each other for atrocities. That's not American. As an American, I have faith in you. All of you. Even if you are a libtard. I have faith that maybe at some point you'll see what's really going on and you'll actually want to join the fight to keep America, America. Because this is a nation built on us helping each other. And I know you liberals love to help each other. And that's cool. I used to be a libtard at one point too, to be honest. And that's what I was all about, was the charity. But then I also seen it from the other side. You can be charitable from the other side as well. You can help your fellow neighbor. Because it doesn't matter what political scale they are. They're people. We're people. We're Americans. So, in closing, I just want to say that as someone who has tried to not be involved in this at all, it was in fact the liberals that pushed me back into this fight. And I didn't want to be here like this. I always told people, you don't vote against something, you vote in favor for. And now, I'm voting in favor of Donald Trump. And I'm also voting in opposition of any Democrat that comes behind him. That's a fact. And you're going to have to cope with that. Have a good night. And God bless America. Let's do better, people.